Hey everybody, it's Bill from Competition Cars. So now I'm very proud to present to you, finally after almost 2 years working on this car, a 1960 Mercedes Benz 190 SL. It is believed to have 44,000 miles, but I'm gonna sell it as not actual miles just to be safe. Gentleman that I bought it from, it was his uncle's car. He passed away. He bought it from a longtime owner. So I wish I could tell you more about the history as far as where the car originated from. Now, this was a car, as I mentioned in my other videos, that I bought almost 2 years ago. The car was complete. It was just driver quality. And Bill decided to fix the car up. And as I said in the other video, one thing led to another. And we wound up just tearing this car apart and basically doing a full restoration for the most part. We'll have, if this car winds up on Bring a Trailer, there's a 90% chance, 95% chance it winds up on BAT. I'll provide pictures of the car apart in the paint booth. There was not, we took everything out, the windshield, the door handles, every piece of trim, the bumpers, the lights, everything. This car was a shell, okay? So we had that done. Most every piece of chrome on the exterior of the car is new or re-chromed. We were able to retain the original front and back bumper. I thought they were very acceptable. You can see it's got the correct Mercedes Benz tailpipe and muffler on it. My guy bought it from these folks in Ohio. It says I'm a 60 SL back in 2010. And he owned it up until about 2 years ago. He passed, and I said I got it from his nephew or cousin, was a family member. So everything on the outside, the only thing that was left was the bumpers. And then around this top, there was really no way, I had to leave the top. We had it repainted, but all this trim is original. So there's a little patina on here, only because I really had no way of taking that off and apart that I was aware of. And everybody I called said there's really no way to do that unless you'd like just completely disassemble the top, which I wasn't prepared to do. This is a car that you're gonna put in your garage, you're gonna take the top off, and you're gonna drive it on a nice day. To me, the car looks 10 times better without the top. I'm going to do a video with the top off as well in just a moment, but I wanted you to see the car with the top on. All the taillights, the rubbers, gaskets, everything is new. I bought a brand new set of those stone guards and they would not fit. So those are the original ones. They're actually really good, but I figured with everything else being new, I would have bought a new set, but they just wouldn't fit right. So they were from overseas. They must have been a low quality. I didn't have anybody in that I was dealing with that had them in stock. So we got the original ones there, and we didn't. I don't think. Yeah, the mirrors. Chris, did you polish the back of these mirrors yet?
I haven't put my hands on them lately.
Okay, all right. Those are the original mirrors. They're in good shape. We're gonna actually polish those up. I think we can get them looking a little bit better. But look how nice the paint is. It's base clear. The entire grille has been redone, all new chrome. The headlight bezels, the turn signals or park lenses, whatever you decide to call them. Trim rings, new tires, had the wheels repainted. We basically spared no expense. And again, we're not professional Mercedes Benz restorers, but I think for what knowledge we had, we did a pretty stinking good job if you look at the car. And as I mentioned in my other video, because we were not experts on this car, we looked at the top 3 or 4 or 5 cars that sold on Bring a Trailer, the $200,000 ones, the $300,000 ones, and tried to just model those cars as far as the way things were done under the hood and the undercarriage mostly. And like I told you, these cars were basically, I mean, we looked at so many ones, there's like no two cars are exactly alike. There's always variations in the color of the floor pans or the inside of the wheels or whatever. Because after the war, you know, Mercedes Benz used whatever Germany had left over in military surplus. So some of the backs of the wheels were green, and some of the floor pans were like a gray or a tan, like a camouflage tan. We elected to go with the satin black. We thought that looked best. But there it is, guys. It runs and drives like a champ. And in the next video, I told you in the undercarriage video, there's something interesting about this particular car. We've got the data card. Every number matches on this car. So it's very correct in that respect. Look at that beautiful paint. And we spent a lot of time and a lot of effort. I mean, honestly, this car handed me my ass. I mean, if I had to do it over again, I'd have left it like it was. But once you get started, it's just such a nice car and such a valuable car, you really can't cut any corners. I mean, we had to go all the way with this car. So, you know, now you have a car that's ready to show, it's ready to drive. I've done all the hard